Can you feel the beat a-bumpin'? The party's truly something. Dancing, glowing, the kids go in to join the army and slay their kin. The rave is almost over. The morning almost come. The beat won't stop, it must go on. It's really just begun.
Hello, Dungeon fans. Where's my card cam now? Hello, Dungeon fans. It's the Liching Hour. I'm the Lich, and tonight is Tales from the Dungeon, and it's October. I'm going to wear the horns tonight. I might wear them longer than October because I like them. Tonight is Tales from the Dungeon, the Apocrypha adventure card game, natural fit for October. The last episode, we saw Frank and Gabriella traveling north through North Dakota to South Dakota, through Nebraska to South Dakota. They got waylaid along the way by this small town with these weird rock outcroppings that were drawing people. Hazy Damon, drawing people out to either kill them or convert them to the Fey army. This is the second to the last mission in the Book of the Fae. Next week will be the finale for Gabrielle and Frank. Will they defeat the Morrigan, the three facets of Morrigan, and to stop the Fae apocalypse, which has been the Fae gathering an army of humans to fight humans in the center in the Bible Belt / Rust Belt of America. No, it'd be Bible Belt of America. The Corn Belt, Middle America. So last week they stopped the Stones, but this week they're coming to a small town outside the Badlands in South Dakota where it's holding a humongous rave. Huge party. Hopefully things will go better for them this time than they did last time they went to a festival. In the mountains in Nebraska, it got bad. It got real bad. They almost didn't get out of there. But they did, but this is a slightly different gathering. Our mission tonight is kind of cut and dry, but not really. It's an interesting one. I've got to defeat instead of closing all the locations, we've got to find and defeat a certain amount of minions, and then once we have those minions, that certain amount, the boss will draw the boss out. One of the fairies, one of the three of the Morrigan, her name being Nemain. I'm going to say Nemain. It's this lady here. She's a candy kid. If you remember what a candy kid is. What's up? What else we got going on here? That's the only thing that's the only thing tonight. We're riding into, I think this is Bella Forche is the name of the town. I would assume that's a real town because everything in this game is based on real things. So that's where we are and where we're going into. Heading into the main street on our bikes. Gabrielle, however, has noticed this. They've been riding for days, weeks, it feels like. Close to weeks, actually. And her bike seriously needs a tune-up. So she's going to be looking for a repair shop, which is one of the locations. Riding into Belle Forley, they've seen all along the way, all the way getting to this town, all the posters and stuff for their party at the center of America is what the party's called. They know that that's probably a huge Fae gathering, and it had been hinted by one of the other Faes that they'd run into, and that this was like a major gathering, and the last major gathering actually before the Fae, the Morrigan, get together and try to reconcile their own problems in order to have an army to start the apocalypse, at least from a Fae side. We're gonna do this right here because I want some music. Boom. Gabriella, starting with 2 blunderbusses, which is awesome, double fisting. She's got her flying rats on call. Spectral particles, which still haven't, it's not a bad card. And juries is still out a little bit on that one. And then an omen of hope, which is nice. We're going to start off with her. In the Omen deck are 7 of these minions I was talking about. There's also minions in each of the location decks. We have to find 7 of them and defeat 7 of them in order to draw Nemain out. So we'll see. Neither Gabrielle nor Frank is completely in the right mindset to deal with a rave party at the moment. So they're coming into town, Main Street, find a motorcycle shop. We're going to say it's just to make it interesting. This is, the party's tonight. This is during the day. Let's say mid-afternoon is when we're rolling into town. Which always makes the fiction a little interesting because I got to come up with reasons why there are supernatural shit going on during the day. Well, you've heard me say it before, but the walls between our worlds are very, very, very thin right now. First omen of the night. Is it an omen or minion? It's an omen of doom, trickery. Okay, that's Gabriella's turn. So, Main Street, win versus a gift, recycle the gift. Okay. Nemain, when she is displayed right now, meaning that these things are in effect. Looks like if we examine a card in a deck, we'll have to shuffle that deck, these decks, these location decks. While displayed, we discard damage from the top of their deck instead of from our hand. Okay. All right. Woo. All right. Since we're already in the Doom side, we're going to stay in the Doom side. We'll play Omen of Doom Trickery and evaluate flip dice that roll doubles. Ooh. Larvae. They walk the carnival in ghost masks and leave naught but ghosts in their wake. They come roaring in on her bike, Gabriella's bike, into this, into Belforche. And it's empty. It's a very quiet, just like the last town. All these towns that they've been finding are very empty because the Fae have been sucking up people. And there are, they do see some kids, obviously from out of town, obviously here for the party, wandering around here and there. And she almost doesn't even pay attention, but she's going by a bus stop. And there are these odd dressed up people with their masks, and if Gabriella hadn't already seen these people at the festival I talked about, where they were the outdoor festival that almost took them down, Frank and Gabriella, they had met and dealt with people with these masks on and stuff. She skirts over really quick, comes around and parks at the bus stop. They were just kind of standing there, watching her as they drove by. Okay, so we used our lowest virtue, which is, her lowest virtue is soul. And when we confront, I gotta whisper, okay. I gotta whisper until terminate. And so this starts the ASMR portion of tonight's game. Okay. Alright, I gotta, otherwise I gotta suffer a die of mind damage. I don't want to do that. Alright, so we gotta use soul. She's only got 2 dice. We kind of want to get her another die of some sort. Because if we don't roll double... Oh, wait. If we do roll doubles, we got to flip them. So we don't want to roll doubles. Right. Frank's not going to be a whole lot of help with this. Because he's got 0 soul. He's got 1 soul. So even if I mutate this... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be a little quieter here. I'm trying to be just a tiny bit quieter. The fuck is she gonna do here? Okay. Okay, so charm and resist. Here we go. She's got resist 1, so we get the 1 die. So at least we have 3 dice. Just need 10. Alright, here we go. We're gonna roll them. It says flip dice that roll doubles. These are doubles. We're gonna flip the motherfuckers over to 5. Boom. So, wait until terminate. Okay. Gabrielle pulls up on her bike. As she pulls up, they just kind of suddenly their hoods and everything just kind of they Obi-Wan right there in the bus stop. Gabrielle grunts. Cowards. Instead of running, or they just ran instead of confronting her. Well, we know this is the place, right? This is the place. All right, we're going to pass the turn over to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to pass the turn over to Frank. Frank's got a grifter, an Artemis bow, and 2 omens of doom. And he draws an omen of hope. We're still, it's fine. Omen of doom. If it's a gift, avoid it. It's a gift. And investigate again. Here we go. Perfect. So, I am playing with myself. Welcome. So as the so when Gabrielle pulls a bike around to confront these two as they're sitting in the bus stop kind of area, and the Obi-Wan Kenobi they just kind of they disappear within their robes, and their robes kind of fall to the ground in a puddle. Frank goes, "Well, I guess this is the right town," and Gabrielle says, "Yeah, look out for a motorcycle shop or something." And while she's looking around, Frank's looks and catches something in his eye and looks down, and the robes are moving still, like they're kind of going like this. And then it's more of it. He goes, "Hey," and suddenly they get about half, like 4 foot, no, about 3.5 feet. They start rising up, multiple heads, as if there's more than just 1 or 2 people. And let's see, what's it? Okay. And suddenly it gets thrown back. He's like, hey. And they get thrown back, and he's off the bike already. And when their robe gets thrown back, there's 4 of these little blue, raging little fae. Raging in like a chaotic, their eyes are raging chaos. And they look like they're like extremely feral. Band of Havocs. Okay, so these are one of the minions that I said we have to fight. We have to fight 7 of them and get rid of them to draw out the boss. During the evaluate for each dice showing a 1 or 2 suffer 1 rage damage. Bury the damage. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So I can use mind, body, or rage, and rage is kind of Frank's thing, so we're gonna rage it out. And let's see, does he want to use his Artemis bow? Evaluate versus the threat. I one body. I got this cool trick to use later when I finally get a certain card for my deck. Nice. So I need a 13 on 3 dice. He's got 4. One of his powers is a symbol using rage. Recycle 1 card. I will most certainly do that. I'm going to recycle a card to add another die. Wicked and Sense. Do I have Sense? I do. So that's another die. Should I mutate? I'm going to roll to see what the mutation would be. 4, 2, 3. Mutation would be fiery. Yes. All right, we'll do it. We're going to mutate this so that Gabrielle can give him a reroll. Fuck. Okay. Great. Suffer 1 rage damage. Both of us. Suffering rage damage. Good times. She's got discard her blunderbuss. Good times. While displayed, damage. Discard the damage from the top of their deck. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I have to take a card off her deck. Discard. And discard. Okay. Well, that's cool. At least it doesn't get rid of it. All right. So he's going to be able to reroll 3 of these thanks to Gabriella and that mutation. Just that good at it. All right. I'm going to roll. I need to get 13 on 3 of these dice. I get to reroll 3 of them. Holy, thank God I get to reroll 3 of them. Here we go. I'll reroll these. This might not be good. I might set a bad precedent. Oh, hells no. There we go. So the robe goes back, and 4 of these little dudes come out. Frank's already off the bike at this point, and he's wades in. His sleeves are already rolled up, and he grabs one by its hair as it comes rushing at him, pulls it back, hits another one with his left because he's actually really good with his left. He's a southpaw. Bam! Hits one up, and then literally because they're kind of small, he body slams another one with one of them. She like bam. And then the one that he punched comes raging at him. He's now his hands free. He grabs him and he slams him down. He breaks him over his knee. He hears a satisfying kind of crack, thinking that the Fae had the same kind of bones, kind of structures that he does. Snaps his back and throws him on top of the 2 that are trying to struggle to get up. And he starts kicking. Meanwhile, Gabrielle's has pulled the bike around and stopped and comes strolling over, knowing that he's got it all under control anyway. By the time she gets over, they're just a broken mess of fucked up looking Smurfs, pile of Smurfs, broken, bleeding, a little groaning. Gabrielle says, are you happy with yourself? Now, granted, Frank's been on the bike for like 8 hours on the back of this bike. He needed a stretch. This felt really good for him. He's like, oh, yeah, this is good. She goes, you want to finish him off or should I? And he's like, by all means. And she lights up the glow and passes it over them. Just starts, she does. She wanted to try something. She goes like this and like extends the glow out and just watches as it instantly turns all their flesh to glitter. So they just poof, and they glitter. Cleaning up dead Fae bodies, or at least broken Fae bodies, sending them back to wherever the fucking Fae realm. That's a new skill with the glow. A new function. Okay, so that's 1. We got 1. 1 down, 6 to go. Oh, and these are closing, right? Are we closing? Hold, please. Where the fuck's that card? Here it is. Are they closers? The fuck? That would be this over here, actually. When minion A are the... Okay, good. Right. Okay, so I can close this. In order to close this street, bury 1 gift. So Frank is going to bury a gift out of his hand. Get rid of that one. And then, come on, I found a bike shop. You know what? I think if we close all these locations, we're going to lose. Oh wait, it does say the last nexus is sealed. We'll win. So I guess we don't have to fight Naaman. We can close all the locations first too. Interesting. There's no one else on the street. The ravers who were wandering around, they've wandered off. The little thing in the bus stop, as I imagined, is a little closed off little building bus stop. That altercation is over. No one seemed to notice or give a shit. Gabrielle pulls the bike up on the street next to this a repair shop that doesn't look all that doesn't look very busy. Doesn't look very hopeful. She's not very hopeful about this. But the door's open. It's not locked. As she and Frank go inside, it is Frank's ending his turn. He's going to draw a 4, 3, 4. Oh, wait, not from there. From here. Oh, he's got his Lupara. All right, Gabriella's turn. Omen of Hope. Okay, all she's got is Omen of Hope. Omens of Hope. So she get to turn us over to its hope side. Well, she's not too hopeful, but this might mean... Okay, you may reload one random card from your discard pile. Yes. Done. All right, investigate. Lower the cost of tool gifts by 1. Okay. Mr. Bear. All right, she's got 3 in body. It only takes an 8. Let's see if she notices this thing. The first thing she notices, there's an empty counter. There's no one at the front desk. She does hear clink, clink, and some noises coming from the back of the shop. So she's still a little hopeful. But sitting on the counter is an old teddy bear. And now, I've said this before, but the Saints, the type of people they are, when something stands out, it's not a coincidence. It's there for a reason. They treat all objects like that. So she grabs the bear and as a totem. It'll help her avoid things or boost her body. Boost the body. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck it. She's gonna play another card. Omen of Hope. She walks in the back of the shop, and she sees 2 human legs sticking out from underneath a bike. Well, she sees a whole lot of a person sticking out on a bike, but it doesn't look like Faye, and the hair in the back of her neck doesn't stand up, so it's a good sign. Let's see if this little interaction will... So this is a gift. If we can get it, it's a tail gunner. This will be this guy will help us out. But she's got to roll a 15 in rage. Yeah. Or we're gonna do body, fictionally for reasons. She's gonna discard the body of the bear to boost body, which adds an die. This is charm or resist. She's got charm. As she and Frank come walking in, she hears a shit and a twang of some sort, and a tool goes sliding across the room. It looks like it's heading fast. It's heading for a big line of shelves that go underneath it. And if she can stop it in time, she's going to make friends with this guy. And that's what this body roll is going to represent. We are going to mutate this card so that Frank can help her reroll 2. 1, 2. It is rare. Got to roll 1 die. 2. Trash the highest die. Shit. Okay. All right. These are the dice she gets. Is there anything else she wants to add to this? No. Nope. That's it. We got to trash the highest one. Well, there's 3 highest ones. Here you go. 10 and 14. That is not 16, however. So let's figure this out. I'm going to okay, I have this enduring fragment. This is the way you level up your characters. Discarding number of cards, upgrade that number of dice showing a number higher than the number of cards in your hand. So I want to upgrade, if I can get these to 6s. Wait. Actually, I need, 5 and I only need 2. So I'll upgrade 2 dice. I'm going to discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard 2 cards. And then I'm going to upgrade the 5 to a 6 and the 5 to a 6. So that's 16. She deftly stamps down and gets the wrench with her foot. He comes rolling out from underneath of the bike. He's like, "Oh, thanks. Oh, well, what can I do for you? I haven't seen many people lately." I need my bike looked after. It needs a tune-up real bad. Well, I can do that. What's going on around town? Not a lot of people. Dunno. I usually keep my head in the hole. And he jerks like this to the bikes. There's a few bikes in the in various states of repair in his garage. All right. So anyway, we won this card, so it goes into her. All right. I'm gonna stay. Yeah, definitely. She's gonna draw back up to 5. And we're going to pass that turn to Frank. He's going to draw. Boom. So. We've killed 2 of these so far, right? Yeah. I mean, 1. Okay. Frank hears something from the front of the store where they just came in, or the front of the garage, the foyer, the business portion of it. And while Gabrielle and this dude are hashing out prices and stuff like that, Frank wanders back out, and sure enough, there's another 4 of these little fuckers. Hopping on the counter. They just as he comes in, they're starting to get into the cash register and banging around. They're just causing problems. When they see him, they smile without fear and rush him. I guess it's going to be Frank's time to take care of all these guys. We're going to do Rage again because, like I said, it's Frank's thing. And then he drew his Lupara, which is sweet. A symbol versus a threat. Recycle. Add 1 bonus die if there's skill in the strike. You may bury this gift and add 4 bonus dice instead. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think I'm going to use it at all, actually. I think I'm going to use his power to recycle a card to add 1 die. He's already got Sense. And then maybe Mutate, because I want to get that reroll. 1. Swarming. We are not doing that. Swarming sucks. Okay. What else can we do? She's going to use her, she's going to help with the blunderbuss. Symbol versus a threat. She can discard this, add 1 rage die. She's skilled in strikes, so she can add a mind or soul die too. She's going to add this and a soul. Let's discard. Yep. So she discard that. Now we got all these dice. I need a 13 on 3. Oh shit! Did last time? Did I? No. Those were flipped, right? I gotta remember that if I see any 1s or 2s, I take damage. Okay. I got 1, 2, so he's taking damage. Rage damage, so there goes his Lupara. But we did kick their asses. Frank smiles at these guys. He was kind of hoping it was another batch of these guys. He had a lot of fun last time. And so when Gabrielle comes out, he's got comes out to see what's going on, and with the guy behind her, he's got one by its throat, and it's just about dead, where he's crushing its pipe. Another one's on his back, and he's reaching around to pull it. He pulls it up. He pulls it up over his head, and there's a huge boom as the blunderbuss takes it off. And he puts the head down, and half its body is gone, and drops it. He puts the other one down. There's a couple that are crumpled up in the corner. Guy behind is like, whoa, man, what the hell? Little blue dudes, man. I haven't seen little blue dudes sober ever. What the fuck? And Gabrielle says, yeah, there's something going on in your town, and if you stay in your garage and work on my bike, you should be okay. Just don't let anybody in, lock your doors, and we're on it. We're going to be taking care of it while you work on my bike. All right, man. All right, that's 2. 2 down, 5 to go. Okay. Oh, he wasn't discarding his Lupara. He wasn't. He was actually, because of Naaman, he has to discard it from the top of his deck, and it gets buried because of them. Okay. Now I'm playing right. Okay. You know, you could just use your glow and kill them like right away as you touch them. Gabrielle tells him as they leave the store. Like, no, this is good. This has been a lot of fun. He's been still hurting and kicking himself for the trouble they had at the last festival with the Fae. It got really bad, and they barely escaped their lives. And he's been going over it a lot in his head as on the drive. He's in a I need to reassert my alpha status kind of loop. So it is Gabriella's turn. We're gonna draw. Oh wait, no. Hold on. So he drew that monster from the Omen deck, which means his turn is still valid. So let's play. We're gonna play this. He gets to reload one random card from his discard. That's cool. And that's flipped to there. And then we're going to fucking gutter snipes as they come out of the repair shop. He hears the it's like a chitter giggle. It's a sound unique to gutter snipes, and gutter snipes only saints can see them. That's the type of people these guys are. Broken people with crazy memories. And gutter snipes love hunting saints. It's like an exotic food for them. And they're basically invisible to everybody else in the world. They are like the plague of saints. The plague for saints. It's best to 12. He's still Frank's still got the whole, we're going to do body. He's going to kick these fuckers as they come racing around out of an alley at them, hopping, murder in their beady eyes. He does have sense. And all right, let's do it. We're just going to use these. Oh boy, just barely. First one comes around, boom, finds itself punted. Half a mile down the street, it seems like, shoo. Another one comes, boom. And the third one comes scrambling around, and he just steps on it with a sick crunch. Stop playing with the gutter snipes and let's go. We've got to find the party. The party's going to start soon. The party's not going to start for another couple hours. Let's go. Let's hit a store. Actually, we're technically not out of the repair shop yet. But you know what? We can. We don't have to stick around the repair shop. Maybe we should check around the alley. Maybe. Frank is going to... You know what? We're just going to blow Frank's... We're going to blow Frank. We're going to blow Frank's hand here. And damage Fishberry. Gut punch. Halligan bar. All right. He's got like 2 of these already, but I'll take another one. I want to roll just to see. 7, 12. Okay. Frank's like, hold on a second. And he walks around to the alley between the two buildings, the repair shop and another building, and where the gutter snipes had come from. He sees this Halligan bar leaning up against the wall for one. And he'll grab that. Thank you very much. And I think that should have flipped me over to this. If I do this, flip back over. Ooh. What is that doing here? It shouldn't even be here. I don't know why it's in here. It's from a different book. I mean, I think I had it in her. Oh, she might have had it in her hand. Well, I'm going to roll. He's got 3 mind, and it's 12. I'm going to roll just to see what happens. Just exactly 12. As he grabs the Halligan bar, underneath it is another wicked looking thing. If what I'm pretty sure what a trephane does is it'll drill a hole in your skull, but it's meant to just drill a hole enough to where you can take that part of your skull out, and it's called I forget. It's also something along the lines starts with a T as well. And then you put the skin back, so there's like your brain has a breathing hole. It's supposed to be like you're supposed to be even more spiritual, or like this was started because of religion at some point. It's crazy. He knows what it does and what it's for. Like I said, they don't waste not, want not. He takes it. He's going to draw to 4. I'm doing way better with gifts tonight than I have in a while. And I'm going to pass the turn over to Gabriella. Oh, snap. Here's another one. So he goes around in the alley, and she's like, what? So she starts walking down. So she wanted to see if she could see she thought she saw a supermarket across the street, down a little ways. So she starts walking, and she gets to the other alley. There's 2 alleys that up against this. This one's a little bigger for people to drive their bikes down. Oh, in fact, that's what she needs to do. She needs to drive her bike in there. So she gets on her bike while she's like, okay, whatever, I'm going to put my bike in. She gets on the bike and goes down the alley to drive it towards the bay, and near behind some dumpsters, one of these little blue dudes comes around. He comes out of the dumpster, crawls out of the dumpster almost like a spider. Another one's like kicking things around they're like looking at the walls on both sides, trying to get up to windows, trying to get in. Vroom vroom. She's gonna go at him with the bike. I mean, she's about to get the bike fixed anyway. Her rage is 3. Oh, no shit. I'm going to use... No. So she revs the bike, and she reaches back, and she pulls out this really large club she's got, the finger post, and just hits it. Coming right at him. When a symbol using rage, add 2 rage dice. 5. Now, technically, I didn't boost, so I could... Oh, anyway, this has a strike, which means she can add another bonus die. Yeah. 6 dice to get 13. Got to get a 3 in. I say we try. We're going to try it. I'm feeling cocky. You come back. That was a good roll, though. All right. My best bet here is 13. Oh, snap. Oh, dip. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, shit. I got to suffer 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3 cards from the top of my deck are going underneath her. They're buried now. But that said, I did get 13. Yeah, so what we didn't... Frank got a bit a couple times. There was a couple others that she didn't see as she comes roaring with the bike, swatting them. She swats one, blasts it. Here's the crunch in his chest as it hits the wall. And she goes to turn around, and 2 more have jumped out have climbed up on top of dumpsters and jumped on her. And so she hits another one while these other ones are trying to chew on her and scratching her. But she swings the bike around again. One goes flying. She tears the other one off, and then she runs over its head. Have I forgotten anything? I haven't. All said and done, she knocks on the garage door, and as it's going up, she's reaching down with her glow and disposing of the bodies. Oh man, are they everywhere? Yeah, close the door and don't come out. You got food in there? She says. Yeah, I got stuff. There, 3 down, 4 to go. That was not from this deck. That was her. That was from the Omen deck, so she still has her turn. But she doesn't have an Omen, so she can't play. She's going to draw... Is that true, though? She doesn't... No. It's true. She cannot play. So she's going to draw up to 5. And we're going to pass the turn to Frank. He got an Omen of Good Hope. Omen of Hope. He's going to play it. Makeshift armor. Lower the cost of tool gifts. Let's use body. So his body is 3. His body is 3. We just need a 10 on 3 dice. I'm going to roll these. I'm not going to worry about spending cards and stuff. Damn, I should have. Do I have a... Hold on. Kind of decided I wanted that card. Assemble, assemble, assemble. Evaluate. Okay. We're going to use this to let him re-roll these 3. Fictionally, yes. All right, hold. Frank comes walking up as she's leaving the bike in the shop and telling the guy, just stay in here, lock up. He's like, he looks at Frank. He's like, hey man. He notices Frank's bleeding from a couple places. Gabrielle too, but he's like, hey, this looks like this might fit you. We do a lot of cosplaying and LARPing, but it's real stuff. He gives him this makeshift armor. That was Frank's. Wait, was that fucking Frank's turn, or was that her turn? This is Gabrielle's turn, so he gives it to Gabrielle. I don't know, I was thinking Frank. Am I right with the Frank? This should have been Gabrielle's. She has the same body. 3, though. I don't know, I was thinking Frank. This is Gabrielle's. No, I did. I passed the fucking turn to her. He drew. It is his. Okay. God damn. This is his. All right, so Frank has got himself some makeshift LARPing armor. Thanks to our new buddy here. That was a discard. And we did not use soul. Thank you very much, buddy. I don't think we're done here yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I he's got to discard or recycle a card. All right, pass that turn back to Gabriella, who's actually getting really low on cards. She needs to be more conservative. An Omen of Doom. Might as well play it. There's an AI that has been watching all of the saints for some sinister ends. As Gabrielle and Frank walk back up towards the street to go to that supermarket, the AI has set up traffic lights. Actually, they're going to walk across the street. There hasn't been many cars, but enough. This thing's going to try to get them while they're walking across the street. Evaluate when flipping dice. Flip matching dice. Okay. Terminate. Okay. So if you imagine, if you will, they're crossing the street. The light is red. There's a car coming to stop. The light's going to go green. Why would the person not notice this, though? You know, I like better yet is this the AI is not using the lights. It's actually the car. The car's not it's an automated car that's going to try to hit them. Might as well use body. Get out of the way. She's going to discard her snake skin. No, wait, I don't want to discard. We're going to mutate. And hopefully she doesn't take any damage. 10, no. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Numinous. Alright, we're going to roll one die for him. 6, yay. A symbol when sensing or studying, add one bonus die. Ugh. She's not, well, maybe, no, she's not going to play any cards. 13. I don't want to use any cards, so we're going to do these 3 and try to get 13, and I get 3 reroll. Well, I'm going to reroll all 3 of them, up to all 3 of them. Fuck yeah, alright. Gabrielle's moving across the street, and she watches every car whenever she's anywhere near the street. She's just always been that way. And sure enough, this one that's coming, there's only one, but it doesn't seem to be slowing down. And even Frank notices it. And they both got to dodge out of the way, but she's still got to roll body again with sense, so she gets 1. She got out of the way without any damage. He's rolling as well. Resistors, yep. And he got out as well. Okay. They both get out of the way as the car actually turns to try to hit him. They go one way, and it like overcompensates, barely gets itself back on the road, and they're already gone. They're like heading away. All right, so she spent a card. Why is she? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, she got 5 cards. Frank, you're up. That shouldn't be here either. There's a couple cards I need to put back in their respective piles. Let's see. There we go, finally. Okay. So they're heading across the street while the automated car just barely misses, slamming into a wall. And it goes to turn around. They don't want to be around when it comes back around, just in case it's going to start chasing them. So head down an alley with the thought of cutting across to the department store, or the it's like a drugstore on the other side of this. As they're heading into the alley, though, they see a corpse on the ground, or somebody, a corpse. I'm going to say, we don't know it's a corpse yet, but it's a person laying on the ground. Figures standing over top of it, poking it with sticks. As they get closer, they see it's like an older man. Looks like his head's been bashed in, and the little blue men all standing around him, giggling. And as soon as they hear them coming up, though, they turn and race towards them. Frank steps forward with his makeshift armor and his Halligan bar. He's like, come on. Let's do, we can do rage. We're going to do rage. He gets 4 dice. He can use the Halligan bar, even though it's a body gift. He can recycle it, which is great, to add 1 rage die. Recycle means it goes in the bottom of his deck. And then that's 5 dice. I'm going to see what the mutation would be. Where'd that D10 go? Here it is. 1 numinous. Okay. Numinous. It's this one. So we're going to roll a mutation die. 6. All right. Someone's sensing or studying. Are we sensing? We are. Yay. I get to add 1 of those, and I get to add another bonus die. Kick ass. All right. And we get to re-roll 3 of them. Shit. That's 1, 2, 3 damage. Damn. 2, 3 off the top of the deck. Go get buried. But I'm killing the MFers. I gotta stop rolling so many dice with these guys. That's kind of dumb. That stops now. You know what I mean? But it's super fun. I mean, he thought fighting these little dudes was fun. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold the phone. 1, 2. That was 3 damage. Makeshift armor. Decrease body or rage damage to 0. And I get to recycle this. So, them jumping all over him, trying to scratch him, trying to bite him, doesn't happen this time. And he's just boom, boom, boom with his the Halligan bar, bashing these little guys. Before you know it, they're just crumpled blue mounds. I did not lose. I killed them. We are now at 4. So that's cool. This goes back. We have to bury 1 tool gift in order to... Shit. Anybody can do that. Oh, she can't do that. All right, fine. He's got to bury his Lupara as the tool thing down there. And he's going to draw back up to 4. 2, 3, 4. That's closed. We're heading to the Mega Mart. Brando Calrissian. It is no. Well, I mean, it's 1 to 6. 1 to 6. Yeah, 1 to 6. So yeah, you definitely can play it. I'm playing. I play no more than 3 hands, but no less than 2. So I'm playing 2 characters right now. But you can play 1 character. But the point is, you can play by yourself. Yeah, for sure. It's a solitaire game if you want. I just go the extra bit and make up a story for it as I play. Okay, that was Frank's turn. Glorious, Frank. Glorious. I'm going to pass this back over to Gabriella. Why does Gabriella have an extra card? Right? Oh, because she has... Okay. We're going to draw for Gabriella. Nice. 2, 3, 4. So they walk down and they cross over from the alley behind a building out into a parking lot of a drugstore. Just a couple cars in the parking lot, kind of following the theme of this place. And the last few towns they've been to were very empty feeling. As they're walking to the doors of the Mega Mart, she hears a car, one of the parked car doors open. And, her spidey sense tells her that this wasn't, because she didn't see anybody in that car. So she turns around, and sure enough, another little band of these blue elves. It does indeed. And there are lots. There's a lot. I went through a big phase of single player games before I got more heavier into streaming, and there are a lot of really good ones, and even more have come out in the last year. There's whole groups dedicated to solitaire board gaming. All right, Gabrielle, she's up against this one yours. She says, yep. All right, so she's got to take care of these guys. We're holding a lot of body in our hands. I don't want to blow a lot of cards, though. So we need a 13. We don't want to roll lots of dice. So maybe we'll mutate. 1. Numinous again. Okay, all right. I've been liking this. Let's roll a 6 for the mutation. 2. Mutate. If using rage, use another virtue instead unless it's the only target. Nope, I'm not using rage, so I'm good. All right, she can re-roll 3 of these. She needs 3. Should we? Oh boy. I guess we're going to do it. I guess we're going to roll these 3 because I don't want her taking any damage because her deck's really low. So we're going to 13 on 3, which is, less 1s and 2s is my point. Fart. Okay. So she's going to take 2 damage. It goes from the top of her deck. 1. I think Gabrielle's going to get a death card today. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So that's a shit roll. I get to re-roll all 3, though. We need 13. 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Okay. Oh, shit, man. All I got is symbol stuff. Okay, what do we have? Flip 1 die, then trash 3? No. I do have doubles. No. I have nothing to help me with that. Draw 1 card, then recycle. No. Discard any number of cards, and add that number to the result. Man, I wish I could, but I don't want to. We do not want to lose to these guys, though. I'm going to have to make a hard choice here. So 8, 11. Well, I only need 2. Okay, I can discard any number of cards and add that number to the result. That's one of my fleeting fragments. So I'm going to discard a card to add 1 to that, and then I can use her power to recycle a card to add +1. This is gone now. And we just barely get 13. You sure you don't need my help? Yep, I got it. It's over pretty quickly, but she started off strong. 1 came leaping at her in the air, and as she met it by doing a front flip and then kicking it, putting her heel right through its head. But then the other 2 others had flanked her and jumped on her, and so she's struggling with them as another one comes running up at her crotch, and she grabs it by the head and lifts it up and snaps its neck while the other are biting and scratching on her. That's when Frank goes, "You need some help there?" And he's like, "No." She reaches back behind one, slams it into the car, pulls it off, slams it in the car, and then the one bites her really good, and she like cries out a little bit. "You sure?" "No, I got it." And she turns and slams it into the car. She hears crunch, and it goes limp as the last one tries to get up, come running at her, and she kicks it in the head, hearing its neck snap. These guys aren't that strong. They're bitey. But we did kill them. That puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more to go, and we can fight the boss. Gabrielle is going to draw her last 2 cards. Man, I gotta swap out some cards for some healing cards. That's what's gonna have to happen. Not right now, but okay. They're at the Mega Mart. On the Doom side, reset. First, recycle 1 tool gift. Otherwise, oh wait, that's her. She had a tool, reset it, drew it. She's fine. Frank's turn. Snap. All right. I say that because we're hunting these guys. As soon as we kill enough of them, it is also very good DM practice. Absolutely. I love doing this because it keeps me sharp for coming up with ideas while gaming. Thanks. Thank you. They go into the Mega Mart. The electronic doors open. As they go in, it's cool. But like the town, there's nobody inside that they can see at the moment. They kind of spread out a little bit. This is Frank this time. They spread out. Gabrielle, so they went to the store because they're waiting on it to fall for nightfall. It's getting there. The big rave is happening outside of town, close to the Badlands. So she thought they could get some food here. So she goes looking for the food. Frank starts heading towards the aspirin and shit, and first aid stuff for his cuts and stuff. As he starts walking down those aisles, suddenly like a roll of toilet paper comes flying over one. And then a package of tampons flies out of nowhere and hits him in the head. And he hears a skittering and like soft giggles. And he's like, these things are everywhere. Apparently, the Fae had like taken most everybody in town. And then these little guys are here to cause havoc and cause problems throughout the town while and keep people busy. And maybe as new people come into town, kind of either capture them or get them to go to the party where the rest of everybody is going to be assimilated into the Fae army. So this game is about all these different apocalypses that these what they're called Novum leaders of these different sects of, for lack of a better word, monsters, supernatural. Not all of them are monsters though. There's the physicians. There's the Aleph with the golems and the AI, and then there's the Fae, and this is the book of the Fae. Anyway, we got to get another one of these. Getting kind of lucky tonight by drawing all these, so because I have to find 7 of them, defeat them, and then I'm gonna have to. We might not even make it to the rave, which is not a horrible thing. All right, so Frank is actually starting to get tired of fighting these little fuckers. He just wants to get some antiseptic and clean the little wounds and scratches and bites from these guys, but apparently they're everywhere. I think he's gonna go. No, okay, he can do rage. He's gonna do rage. 4 dice. Oh, I'm not gonna add a bunch. That's the thing that keeps hurting. But he has a lot of. He's pretty healthy. Maybe just add like one more. We're going to use a Halligan bar to add like one more rage die. Technically that'd be a white. And then strike. Strike, he has 2. Oh, I don't want to... How about we just do 1? There. I don't want to roll too many 1s and 2s. That was a recycle, which is fantastic. All right. No re-rolls or nothing. We're going to roll. Damn. That's 2 damage he takes. He doesn't have makeshift armor this time. But 13. He catches one coming around the aisle, and it just looks up and sees him. As its eyes get wide, the Halligan bar comes out between them, and he pulls it out as another one comes running around, and he smacks that one up against the thing, and now it falls up against the shelves, and shit starts falling off. So that alerts another one. He jumps up on top of the aisle, of the showcase, where the fucking products are, jumps up and comes scrambling across at him. But at this point, Frank's already teed up, and swoop, and Gabrielle pokes around and watches as one of these little blue dudes flies and hits the doors, bam, and falls crumpled. They're not even going to bother clearing these bodies up now. Apparently, it's a dead town, and it's just run by these little Smurf fae. So he got it. He took his damage. This is our 6th one. We're almost there. So he's got to recycle a tool gift. He's going to recycle this tool gift, so he doesn't suffer any damage, and he's going to draw back up to 4. Oh, sweet. Snap. So, all right, man. Yeah, take it easy. Nice. Take it easy, man. You too. Thanks for coming by. This happens every Monday, this particular thing. Prismatic Scimitar is a sweet-ass card that I've had for a little while, but I haven't really used it for its special parts because it means you would have to sacrifice it if I use the one thing that it's good for. However, I picked up this very cool Enduring Fragment, which means I get to keep it, the fragment. Whenever I play this sword, I don't have to sacrifice it when I do it. So now I've got it. We can see how much fun it is, if it's fun. He's going to draw. It's Frank's turn. He draws from the Omen deck. Omen of Poverty. And evaluate versus a gift. Trash the highest die. Okay. Well, this is a gift. Soul. He rolls a 1. He's got to trash that 6. He doesn't get that gift. Fine. You're not breaking my heart. But what does break my heart is I don't have anything else. No more omens, so I can't keep going. And I have to... Shit. I don't have a tool gift to recycle. So I take 1 mind damage. Awesome. Okay. And damage gets buried? No, damage goes from the top of my deck. Right. It doesn't get buried, though. It's not against these guys. Okay. Passing it over to Gabriella, who really doesn't need to lose anymore. Boom. All right. Well, here's the thing. I don't want Gabriella taking these. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. This is all going to happen, and we're not even going Raven. We're not even going Raven tonight. She hears the doors open. Gabrielle comes out. She's got like a loaf of bread and a bunch of ding dongs and some peanut butter, and in the doors opens, shh, and then come another 4 of these little blue guys, and they see her, and they kind of scrambling towards her, and she drops the food, and so this is going to be... Oh, cool. Awesome. This is going to work. All right. She just needs to concentrate on these little bastards. And she's going to. We're not going to mess around with them. We're going to go body. And she needs to... The thing is, she just can't... Oh, perfect. Perfect. Wow. We're going to go with a 3. We're going to see what mutation it'd be. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unseen. Okay, we'll roll for it. 3. Cannot play evaluate powers. Son of a bitch. Everything I was going to do right now. Fuck. I can't. Damn. That screwed up everything. The whole strategy for this roll right now was to use an evaluate power. I have this one card to let me recycle 4 cards to make that a 9 instead of a 13. Okay, well, I do get to re-roll 3 of them. All 3, so this might not end up being as... Well, we'll see. Whoop, that was a... Shit, that's 2. Ha, joke's on you. I don't got any cards in my deck. Well, I mean, I think, to be honest, I should probably get rid of those 2, to be honest. Okay, we're going to re-roll. 10. Discard any number of cards. Upgrade that number of dice showing a number higher than the number of cards in your hand. I am discarding my last three cards to upgrade 3 dice. So it's 6, 4. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't play evaluate. I can't play evaluate powers. That's an evaluate power. Things just got bad. Real bad. Anybody got a reroll for me? Shit. Okay, so... Fuck. I just lost to them. Okay, we lost, which means I have to shuffle. This is not going there. So I'll explain that in what happens fictionally in just a second. Not that. You. No, not you either. Yours fine. All right, I gotta shuffle this in here. So she goes to spin kick and kick one. She hits one of them, but the 3 of them. Hey, Vamp Diesel, welcome to the dungeon. The 3 jump her at the right time. They're on her, throw her off balance, and she crumples. She falls, and they're on top of her, and they're scratching and biting. And one bites her face, a piece of her cheek comes off, and it's one's trying desperately to get to her throat, and she's like barely holding it off. And then Frank grabs it and throws it off, and then the other 2 scatter. And now there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them in the store somewhere. Gabrielle cannot draw from her deck. she now has a death card, and she's basically kind of out of commission. This was very bad. This is very bad. We were right on the cusp of finishing this, and now we can't. Now we can't. Well, I mean, we can finish it, but we can't. Fuck. All right, it's Frank's turn. Frank's going to draw from the Omen deck. There's no more of the little fuckers in there, I don't think. And evaluate trash the highest mind die. Okay. That was good. That was very good. Frank says, hold on. Here. He puts some antiseptic and a Band-Aids and the bandages that he was collecting. He puts in her and he goes, hey, fix yourself up. I'll be right back. And he goes looking for the fuckers that ran around in the store. I don't want to use that. We're good. We're gonna rage out on these bastards. And then he's going to use this bruiser ally card to discard, add 1 body die. We're going to go for it. Without mutating. Mutating just screws me up. No 1s, no 2s, no damage. 15. It only takes them a few minutes. And when they're by themselves, they're just meat for the beast. He finds one trying to get into some food at one aisle, and he doesn't even notice them until it's too late. He's got it, and one hit, he's like, their skin and stuff, their muscles, it's like they're made of cartilage, but it's not bouncy. It's just not. Or they have like bird bones, but they're easily crunchable, which is very satisfactory. Very satisfactory. Gives Frank a lot of satisfaction when he hears the crunch. And I'm sick of you fucking. He's done with it now. He's got little blue fairy blood on his face as he walks around the store, just like Halloween, like Michael Myers, offing these little elf dudes one by one until the last one's dead. That's our 7th. If he sacrifices 1 card, we're not going to. Fuck that. We're not going to sacrifice a card. He didn't take any damage. He beat them fair and square. We now have 7. Unfortunately. He doesn't have any more omens, so he can't play anymore. He's going to draw 1 card and pass the turn to Gabriella, who's going to draw an omen, but she's not going to do anything with it. She's not going to do anything with her turn. She's going to patch herself up. Gabriella now has a big scar because she's missing a big chunk of her cheek. She's I don't know, taping shit to her face. This is laying up against a shelving and using. Luckily, she's near somewhere with like kind of it's metallic enough for her to see in it. She's taping herself up. Frank, walking back to her. Son of a bitch. Man. Damn it. Okay. Walking back to her, the door's open again, and she's watching as another band of these Havocs come aping in. They see her, and oh my God, they're so excited because there she is laying on the ground, ready for them to fuck her up. Luckily, Frank comes around the corner. I only need to kill 7 of these damn things. I don't want to have to deal with 8. This game, dude. This game. Okay. All right, so. Okay, rage out again. I don't want to roll too many dice because I don't want roll 1s and 2s. There's something. I really need him to keep his cards for the next fight. Son of a bitch. Sense. He has sense, so we'll add 1 more die to this. Okay. We're going to try it. Okay, 1-1. Okay. Oh, that means it goes from the top of my deck. Yes. Buried. Okay, good, good, good. I took a damage for the 1, but I get 16. Okay. This is fine. They're so intent on getting to Gabriella. They're almost fighting over themselves. Actually, they are. They're starting to fight themselves as they're coming at her. One gets pushed to the ground, but it's still crawling towards her. And Frank comes around. He sees this, and they got such tunnel vision that they're not paying attention to him. He waits just to the right minute, and she's already got her boot up. She's gonna start kicking and killing because she ain't going down like that. But suddenly he's there with kicks and grabs, and he smashes two together, and he kicks one out of the way, and the one that was crawling that tried to get back up sees him and turns around and starts trying to crawl, but starts to get up, but he plants a foot in his ass so hard that he flies, and he hears a crunch as he hits the doors, and the doors start opening as when it hits and sliding down, the doors start opening, it falls thump on the ground. Frank gives Gabrielle a hand and lifts her up. And now we have 8 of these fuckers dead. And make sure this is exactly what it says. Saint may confront me when they investigate and stuff. I'm going to play this. And one of Doom. Now, part of the rules for this particular scenario are when we've killed 7 of these Havocs, we may confront the boss, Naaman, instead of investigating a card from our Nexus. What's the plan here? Are you just going to kill every single one of my friends? Frank hears from behind. So remember when he threw that one and it hit the doors and the door were opening, that he didn't notice because the doors were opening. He didn't know that there was somebody else coming in, and he whirls around and there's Naaman. It looks at first he sees just a candy kid, as a raver. But then he notices the air kind of like when you have extreme heat. When you see the kind of waves around her, she's shimmering a bit. In fact, when he looks at her eyes, and they kind of widen a little bit, she's like, "You're a saint, aren't you?" And then he feels himself starting to be drawn into her eyes, but he's better than that. He takes a little trick he's learned from Gabriella that saved their asses last time, where the sirens, they would fill their ears with the glow. This time he just thinks of it in a split second. He brings up the glow into his eyes, and suddenly he finds that he can stare at her, and she can't entrance him. And she's like, "Oh, you've learned new tricks since the last time I met you. It's been, oh yeah." She says, "Oh, no, better yet." She goes, "Oh, you guys still do that? It's been so long. I thought you had forgotten how to do that." The Fae are very, very old, and saints are saints, but not individual saints. The saints she had run into a long, long time past knew about the glow within themselves and how to bear its power. But it'd been a long time. It'd been a long time since all the Novum tried to end the world too. So, enough gabbing. It's time for fighting. We're gonna get to use the prismatic scimitar. All right, so we need rage, and that's kind of his thing. Enough talk. He draws the prismatic scimitar. So sweet. So I get to add 1 die of each unused virtue. So 1 soul, 1 body, 1 mind. This must be the only gift played during a symbol. Oh, really? Okay. During a symbol. I got nothing else. This is all I've got. Let's see Let's see what the mutation would be if we're going to mutate. 1, it would be this fucking unseen thing. Well, I don't have any... I do have evaluate gifts I don't want to not use. We're going to take a chance. We're going to mutate so that Gabrielle allow him to re-roll 3 of these. We don't want to lose this fight. 6. Makes sense. Okay. Fuck yeah, that's another bonus die. All right. He draws the prismatic scimitar. She goes, no, she says. And she starts backing up through the door. She hasn't seen that sword in a long time. It always seems to appear whenever the Fae get come into the mortal realms and start causing problems. This fucking sword always seems to appear. That's what's going through her mind right now. We're going to roll all these dice. I need an 18. That means I need 3 6s. Maybe I need... Fuck, how is it? Shit. Well, let's try it. Okay. Good news is we have 3 5s. That's good news. That's very good news. Ish. I got 2 cards. Okay. I get to re-roll 3 of these. We're going to re-roll... Sure. We'll re-roll these 3. Give me 1 6, please. 5s. Well, I could do that if I have to. Okay. Okay, so one thing I could do is sacrifice these 2 cards, discard them, to upgrade 2 dice, which means I'd make 2 6s. I'd still need 1. Yes. Okay. So you guys know what I'm doing here. The saints are broken people that with a natural gift for fighting the supernatural. What they don't realize is that they share a common pool of memories through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. They don't know that. So when the memories come, they just think they're fucking crazy. But the memories also serve as a way to gain new powers. First, I'm doing the motion machine. Suddenly, Frank gets this memory. You are among the clockwork remnants of those who have misplaced their minds. Once your mind shattered, your soul flees, and that leaves your body behind as nothing more than a hollow shell. Sometimes the lost soul that enters you has spent too long in oblivion to be coherent or even reasonable. It can only motivate the flesh to move. I can discard any number of cards. He's going to discard 2. That's all he's got. He's going to upgrade that number of dice, showing a number higher than the number of cards in your hand. So I'm going to upgrade 2 of these 5s to 6s. Upgrade means just go up 1 more. Okay, I need 1 more 6. Fuck, that's not going to work. Shit. Actually, we're going to do this in different order. We're going to do this as the 5s. Shit, that's not going to work either. I'm missing... Because I only have 2 cards in my fucking hand... Fine. I didn't want to have to do this, but this one's going to be... Fuck. Sorry, I can't even do those, because I just need 1 more card in his hand to pull off what I was trying to do over here. But I do have a get-out-of-jail-free kind of thing. The consummate host. When they said it was time for dinner, like everyone else, you made your way to the long table in the dining room. When everyone else took their seats, you took your place. The agreed-upon place. On the long, polished cedar block in the middle of the table. You need a little help getting up, and it is graciously, perhaps enthusiastically offered. You can remember the lettuce, cool against your shoulder blade. Well, that and the knives. So this card is cool because what you're supposed to do is, every time you use it, you bite off a corner. To keep 1 more die instead of 3. You always keep 3 dice. This lets you keep 4. I have bit off now 2 of these corners to keep an extra die, giving me 20. Frank rushes forward. As she backs out, as he rushes forward, she turns and starts flying up away. He throws the prismatic scimitar. Just as she's lifting off, it pierces the small of her back. When it pierces her small of her back, these chains erupt out of it, and chaining her wings and wrapping around her body. And she falls to the ground, and she lands doubled over, looking almost like a rock. And he walks up and he grabs the scimitar and he pulls it out of her like he pulled it out of the cement that he found it. The chains stay though, and no blood comes out. This is one of the Novum. This is one of the 3 Morrigan. Novum with a Fae. We won't be able to kill her that easily. He pulls the sword out. The chains remain, and now as he holds the sword, the chains extend out on her wings, and she tries to move and she can't. And it's bound her arms, and she's just whimpering. She said, "It's going to be such a great party. You're going to miss it. It's going to be such a great party. Let's go to the party. Come on." Gabrielle walks out, and she gets down on one knee and says, "Where are your sisters?" And that's where we're going to end it. We're going to end it right there. The next week is the climax of the Book of the Fae. Gabrielle and Frank, and with Naaman's help, are going to go and confront the other 2 Morrigan and try to stop the Fae from bringing their apocalypse to bear. Their apocalypse, the way the Fae are doing it, all the other Novums have their own ways. The Fae are charming and gathering humans to create a human army. They've been all throughout the Midwest sucking people up. The Wild Hunt has them flying and crazy motorcycles and flying horses. Bave has them just raging. Naaman, I don't know what she's got them doing. But the trick, though, is the 3 parts of the Morrigan don't really get along. So there's an internal strife, always an internal conflict. So we'll see how that plays out next week. I'm so glad I got to use the prismatic scimitar in that second. And I'm sad that I had to bite 2 of these. There's 2 of them gone. Let's see what we get. Gabrielle, because she has a death card, she does not get a fragment today. She's going to get rid of that, which means Frank is probably going to take this one. At the end of a mission, you always get to choose a fragment. The open house. It seems like you've had your hand up for millennia. Obviously not literally millennia. 5 minutes maybe. But it's definitely to the point where you have to use your other arm to prop up this arm. Finally, the creature at the podium recognizes your humanity. Yes, you clear your throat. Is this the carapace graft? Is the carapace graft optional? The being grabs its antenna for a couple thoughtful licks. Then after a pause, it gives you a look that says the carapace graft is not optional. Of course, that is Jerry Hawkins that wrote that. Play the Mind Gift Apocalyptics. Lower the cost by 2. Is that one of the ones I have to have for this in order to do the open house? Yes. All right, he's taking it. He doesn't really want it, but he's taking it. And he's got to get rid of the one of the other ones he has. I guess I'll get rid of not that one. Fucking certainly not that one. I'll get rid of this one. All right. All right, that's going somewhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on the Apocrypha adventure card game, Tales from the Dungeon. And I will, let's see, what else? Anything? Oh, tomorrow, Viva la Dungeon, season premiere, season 3. Come dungeon bombs are way cheaper. Come drop by. And then Saturday is the 12-hour Apocalypse Roadshow Death Drive. Every dollar donated kills a player character. Come have fun with. It's a great way to start off on October. Y'all have a great night, and I will. I'll see you later. Viva la dungeon!